Summary of the 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. Introduction. Redefining the meaning of work and life. The 4-Hour Workweek challenges traditional ideas about work, success, and retirement. Tim Ferriss argues that the conventional life plan, work long hours for decades, save money, and retire late in life, is outdated and inefficient. Instead, he proposes a lifestyle built around freedom, flexibility, and effectiveness, where people work less while earning more and living richer lives in the present. Ferriss introduces the idea of lifestyle design, encouraging readers to intentionally design their lives rather than passively accept societal norms. The book is not about literally working only 4 hours per week, but about maximizing output while minimizing unnecessary effort, allowing more time for meaningful experiences, such as travel, learning, and personal growth. At the heart of the book is the belief that time and mobility are more valuable than money alone. Ferriss promotes the idea of taking mini retirements throughout life instead of postponing enjoyment until old age. He provides practical strategies, psychological reframing, and real-world examples to support this alternative approach to work and living. The DEAL framework. Ferriss organizes the book around a 4-step system called DEAL, which stands for definition, elimination, automation, and liberation. Each stage helps readers move closer to a flexible, location-independent lifestyle. Part 1. Definition. What is your ideal life? Challenging the new rich versus the deferred life plan. Ferriss contrasts two types of people. One, the deferred life plan followers. These individuals work long hours, delay enjoyment, and hope to relax after retirement. The new rich, NRS, people prioritize time freedom, mobility, and meaningful experiences, even if that means earning less than traditional high earners. The new rich focus on relative income, how much they earn per hour worked, instead of total income. Ferriss argues that someone earning less money but working fewer hours can have a better quality of life than someone earning more but working constantly. Redefining retirement. Ferriss challenges the idea that retirement should come at the end of life. Instead, he promotes mini-retirements, extended breaks taken throughout life to travel, learn new skills, or pursue passions. He argues that waiting until old age to enjoy life is risky and unnecessary. He also points out that many people are physically or mentally unable to enjoy retirement when they finally reach it. Therefore, enjoyment and exploration should be integrated into life much earlier. Fear setting instead of goal setting. Ferriss introduces a concept called fear setting, which involves clearly defining what you fear doing, the worst-case scenarios, how you could recover if things go wrong, the cost of not taking action. Ferriss argues that most fears are exaggerated, while the cost of inaction is often far greater than the risk of failure. This exercise helps people overcome paralysis caused by fear and uncertainty. Part 2. Elimination. Doing less to achieve more. The 80-20 principle, Pareto's law. Ferriss heavily emphasizes the 80-20 rule, which states that 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. 80% of problems come from 20% of causes. He encourages readers to identify which tasks, clients, or activities produce the most results and eliminate or reduce the rest. By focusing only on high-impact activities, people can drastically reduce their workload without sacrificing results. Parkinson's law. Ferriss also introduces Parkinson's law, which states that work expands to fill the time available for its completion. If you give yourself a week to complete a task, it will take a week. If you give yourself 2 hours, it will take 2 hours. By setting aggressive deadlines and limiting time spent on tasks, productivity increases while wasted effort decreases. The low information diet. Ferriss argues that most information consumption is unnecessary and distracting. Constantly checking emails, news, and social media reduces focus and productivity. He recommends a low-information diet, which includes avoiding daily news unless directly relevant, checking email at scheduled times only, ignoring non-essential information, and consuming information with a specific purpose. This approach helps reclaim time and mental clarity. Email and interruption management. Ferriss provides practical advice on reducing email overload, such as using autoresponders to set expectations, writing concise, purpose-driven emails, asking questions that require short responses, and limiting inbox checks to once or twice a day. By controlling communication instead of reacting to it, individuals can significantly reduce distractions. Part 3. Automation. Creating income without constant work. Outsourcing and virtual assistants. Ferriss's most well-known idea is the use of virtual assistants, VAs. He encourages outsourcing low-value tasks to assistants, often based overseas, at relatively low cost. Tasks suitable for outsourcing include scheduling, research, email management, customer support, and data entry. Ferriss emphasizes that time is more valuable than money, and outsourcing allows people to focus on high-impact work or personal enjoyment. Creating a muse. Ferriss introduces the concept of a muse, which is a low-maintenance business that generates recurring income with minimal ongoing effort. A muse is not meant to be a passion project, but a practical income source that supports a flexible lifestyle. Examples include niche e-commerce products, digital products, subscription services, and information-based products. Ferriss outlines steps to create a muse. 1. Identify a niche market with a specific problem. 2. Test demand using small-scale experiments. 3. Create a simple solution. And 4. Automate fulfillment and customer service. The key idea is to test before investing heavily, minimizing risk. Testing business ideas quickly. Ferriss encourages readers to avoid perfectionism and instead test ideas rapidly. He suggests creating simple landing pages, running small advertising tests, and gauging interest before building full products. This approach reduces wasted effort and helps identify profitable ideas efficiently. Automation tools and systems. Automation is central to Ferriss's vision. He recommends using systems and tools to handle repetitive tasks, such as automated payment processing, outsourced customer support, and scheduled content delivery. By removing oneself from day-to-day operations, income can continue even during travel or extended breaks. Part 4. Liberation. Freedom from the office. Escaping the traditional workplace. Ferriss provides strategies for negotiating remote work arrangements even for people with traditional jobs. He suggests proposing work-from-home trials that benefit the employer, such as increased productivity or cost savings. Key tactics include framing requests in terms of employer benefits, starting with small experiments, and demonstrating measurable results. Once remote work is established, greater flexibility becomes possible. Becoming location independent. Ferriss promotes location independence, where work can be done from anywhere with an internet connection. This enables travel, lower living costs, and exposure to new cultures. He discusses how many countries offer a high quality of life at a fraction of the cost of major cities, allowing people to live well while spending less. Travel as a lifestyle, not a vacation. Instead of short, rushed vacations, Ferriss encourages long-term travel and slow immersion in other cultures. He believes this leads to deeper experiences and personal growth. He also challenges common travel fears, arguing that many countries are safer and more welcoming than people expect. Filling the void. Ferriss acknowledges that removing work can create an unexpected void. Many people derive identity and purpose from being busy. He encourages readers to replace unnecessary work with meaningful activities such as learning new skills, volunteering, creative pursuits, physical challenges. Freedom without purpose, he argues, can lead to boredom or dissatisfaction. Common criticisms and limitations. While the 4-hour workweek is influential, it has faced criticism. Some readers argue that not all jobs can be automated or outsourced. The strategies may be harder to apply in certain industries, and the book underestimates the effort required to build automated income. Ferriss acknowledges that his approach is not universally applicable. However, he argues that even partial implementation of the principles, such as eliminating unnecessary tasks or negotiating flexibility, can significantly improve quality of life. Core philosophies of the book. Several key ideas run throughout the book. 1. Effectiveness over efficiency. Doing the right things matters more than doing things faster. 2. Time is the ultimate currency. Money is valuable only for the freedom it provides. 3. Comfort zones limit growth. Discomfort is often a sign of progress. 4. Less can be more. Simplification leads to greater impact. 5. Life should not be postponed. Enjoyment and growth should happen now, not later. Conclusion. Designing a life of freedom. The 4-hour workweek is not a step-by-step guarantee of easy wealth, but a provocative guide to questioning assumptions about work and success. Tim Ferriss encourages readers to stop living on autopilot and instead design lives centered around freedom, purpose, and meaningful experiences. The book's lasting impact lies in its mindset shift. Success is not defined by hours worked or money earned, but by control over one's time and choices. Whether or not readers adopt every strategy, the book invites them to rethink how they spend their time and what they truly value. By applying even a few of Ferriss's principles, such as focusing on high-impact tasks, reducing distractions, or negotiating flexibility, individuals can move closer to a life that feels intentional rather than exhausting. In essence, the 4-hour workweek asks a powerful question. If you could redesign your life from scratch, why wouldn't you?